Princess Rose and the Journey of Bravery. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful and cheerful princess named Rose. She was known for her radiant charm and her full figure, but her true beauty lay in her heart, filled with kindness, compassion, and courage. One day, a message arrived at Princess Rose's royal palace that a nearby mountain village was being terrorized by a giant dragon breathing fire and frightening the people. In panic, the villagers came to the palace seeking help. Without hesitation, Princess Rose decided she would face the dragon and save the villagers. Donning her favorite red silk cloak, she set off on her adventure, accompanied by her 3 loyal companions. Moonlight, a majestic white horse; Goldie, a clever little bird; and Petro, a strong and brave soldier. Their journey was full of dangers and challenges. First, they had to cross a thorny forest, where each step was a test of their determination. Princess Rose, with her wisdom and calmness, led the way, guiding her friends safely through the treacherous path. Next, they faced a deep cave, guarded by stone lions. But Rose, with her fearless heart, approached the lions and gently spoke to them, offering peace instead of confrontation. The lions, moved by her words, let them pass. Finally, they reached the dragon's lair. The dragon was enormous and terrifying, but Princess Rose did not back down. She stepped forward and said, "I don't seek to fight you. I know you are protecting your home, but the people in the village also need to protect theirs. We can live together in peace." The dragon, surprised that someone was speaking to him with kindness instead of fear, softened. Rose's gentle words touched his heart, and he agreed to leave the village alone, promising to live peacefully in a cave further up the mountain. Thanks to Princess Rose's bravery and wisdom, the village was saved, and the people were forever grateful. They told stories of their brave princess, whose courage was matched only by the size of her heart. And so Princess Rose proved that true bravery lies not in fighting, but in understanding and kindness. The Princess and the Lost Realm. Princess Lyra, Orion the magical owl, and Rowan the archer had ventured deep into the heart of the whispering forest. The trees whispered ancient secrets, and every shadow seemed alive. The glowing vines guided their path, but as they moved closer to the center of the forest, the air grew colder and the trees thicker. They knew the lost realm of Saranthia was near. Suddenly, a rumbling sound echoed through the forest. From the mist emerged the stone guardian they had seen in the distance earlier. Towering above them, its eyes glowed a deep amber, and it raised its massive stone arm, blocking their way. "You must prove your worth," the guardian rumbled in a deep voice, its body covered in moss and vines. "Only the bravest may enter Saranthia." Rowan stepped forward, bow in hand, ready to defend Lyra. But Lyra raised her hand, signaling him to hold back. She believed this was not a test of strength, but of wisdom. "You must prove your worth," the guardian rumbled in a deep voice, its body covered in moss and vines. "Only the bravest may enter Saranthia." The guardian's eyes flickered, and with a deep rumble it replied, "You must answer this question. What is more powerful than magic, yet weighs nothing and cannot be seen?" Lyra thought carefully. She looked at Orion, who gave a knowing hoot, and then to Rowan, who nodded in encouragement. After a moment, she answered, "Trust. Trust is more powerful than magic. Without trust, even the strongest spell can fail." The guardian's eyes glowed brighter, and then it bowed its head. "You are wise, Princess Lyra. Trust is indeed the key to all things." The massive stone guardian stepped aside, revealing a glowing archway made of light.
Lyra, Orion, and Rowan stepped through the archway and found themselves standing at the entrance of the lost realm of Saranthia. The air shimmered with ancient magic, and the landscape before them was breathtaking. Crystal-clear lakes, towering castles, and fields of glowing flowers stretched as far as the eye could see. But their journey wasn't over yet. In the center of the realm stood a tall, spiraling tower where the secret power of Saranthia was said to be hidden. As they approached, Lyra couldn't shake the feeling that someone, or something, was watching them. "I can feel it," Lyra whispered. "We're not alone." Suddenly, the wind swirled around them and a mysterious figure appeared. It was an old sorceress named Thalyra, who had guarded Saranthia for centuries. Her eyes were sharp, and her long silver hair flowed behind her like the wind itself. "You've come far, Princess Lyra," Thalyra said, her voice echoing with power. "But the final test awaits. Only one who understands the true nature of power can unlock Saranthia's secret. Are you ready to face the truth?" Lyra glanced at her companions. She had already proven her wisdom and courage, but now, in this magical land, a greater challenge awaited. The next part of their adventure had only just begun. Stay tuned for part 3. Let me know if you'd like.
The Princess and the Lost Realm. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom beyond the hills, there lived a bold and adventurous princess named Lyra. Unlike other princesses, she didn't enjoy staying in the palace. Instead, she wandered through enchanted forests, climbed rugged mountains, and loved studying forgotten maps. Her kingdom, Eldoria, was known for its peace, but there was always one great mystery: the lost realm of Saranthia. Saranthia was believed to be a magical kingdom that vanished ages ago, taking with it treasures, knowledge, and an ancient secret. Many explorers had tried to find it, but all had failed. Most dismissed it as a fairy tale, but Princess Lyra knew it was real and was determined to uncover its truth. One day, while examining an old tapestry, Lyra discovered a hidden map leading deep into the Whispering Forest, a place feared by all. With excitement in her heart, she set off on her quest, accompanied by her wise and loyal companion, a magical owl named Orion, and a skilled archer named Rowan, who had vowed to protect her. Their journey was filled with challenges: enchanted vines that whispered riddles, a sly wind spirit that tried to mislead them, and a massive stone guardian that tested their courage. But Lyra's determination never wavered. Would they uncover the lost realm and its secret power, or would Saranthia remain hidden forever? Their adventure had only just begun.
The Princess and the Lost Realm. After solving the riddle of the Stone Guardian, Princess Lyra, Rowan, and Orion entered the lost realm of Saranthia. The realm was breathtaking. Glowing lakes, enchanted castles, and magical creatures filled the land. But at its heart stood a towering spiral tower where the secret of Saranthia's power lay. As they approached the tower, a mysterious wind swirled around them, and an ancient sorceress named Thalyra appeared. "You've come far, Princess Lyra," she said, her eyes gleaming. "But the final test remains. Only one who understands the true nature of power can unlock the secret of Saranthia." Lyra stepped forward with confidence, knowing the answer. "The true power is not in magic or strength. It's in trust and wisdom." With a nod, Thalyra raised her hands, and the door to the tower opened, revealing the secret of Saranthia, a mystical crystal that held the power of unity and peace. Lyra had proven herself worthy, and with the crystal, she would bring prosperity to her kingdom for generations to come. Their quest complete, Lyra, Rowan, and Orion returned home as heroes, knowing that the greatest power was always with Paristan. Once upon a time, in the magical world of Paristan, there lived a kind and beautiful princess named Shahzadi Sunehri. Her golden hair shimmered like the sun, and her heart was filled with love for every creature in her kingdom. The skies of Pakistan were always painted in shades of pink and lavender, and the flowers whispered secrets in the gentle breeze. Shahzadi Suneri had a special gift. She could talk to the stars. Every night, she would sit by her window, and the stars would come down from the sky to share their wisdom with her. She always sought their advice to keep her kingdom peaceful and harmonious. One day, dark clouds began to gather over Pakistan, and the once vibrant kingdom started to fade. A wicked sorcerer named Zalim had cast a spell, hoping to rule over Pakistan by spreading fear and chaos. The flowers stopped blooming, and the animals became too afraid to leave their homes. Determined to save her kingdom, Shahzadi Suneri called upon her star friends for guidance. The stars told her that the only way to break the sorcerer's spell was to find the crystal of kindness hidden deep in the enchanted forest. The crystal was guarded by the fierce dragon, Bahram, who had never allowed anyone to come near it. With a brave heart, Shahzadi Suneri set off on her journey. She passed through enchanted rivers, spoke to wise old trees, and befriended the woodland creatures who helped guide her toward the dragon's lair. When she finally stood before Bahram, instead of using force, Shahzadi showed him kindness and compassion. She listened to Bahram's story and discovered that he had only been guarding the crystal out of loneliness. Moved by her kindness, Bahram handed the crystal of kindness to Shahzadi. With the crystal in her hand, she returned to Pakistan and, with its power, banished the dark clouds and broke the sorcerer's spell. The flowers bloomed once again, the skies cleared, and Pakistan was restored to its former glory. From that day on, Princess Shahzadi Suneri became known not only for her beauty, but for her bravery and kindness, reminding everyone that true strength lies in a compassionate heart. Princess Serafina and the Song of the Sea. In the coastal kingdom of Merinia, there lived a princess named Serafina. Unlike most princesses, she had a deep bond with the ocean, often spending her days by the shore, listening to the waves and learning about the mysterious creatures that lived beneath the water. It was said that Serafina's voice had the power to calm even the fiercest of storms, and this gift had been passed down to her from generations of queens before her. In one day, an ominous silence fell over the ocean. The once lively waves had stopped moving, and the sea creatures began to disappear. Serafina learned from her royal advisor that the ancient song of the sea, a magical melody that kept the ocean alive, had been stolen by an underwater sorceress named Nymera. Without the song, Merinia and all its people would be in danger. Determined to save her kingdom, Serafina embarked on a dangerous quest beneath the waves. She was accompanied by a wise sea turtle named Orin and a playful dolphin named Luna, who guided her through the deep waters. As they journeyed, they encountered underwater labyrinths, glowing coral reefs, and hidden caves where mermaids whispered secrets. Along the way, Serafina discovered that Nymera had stolen the song because she was lonely, exiled from her people long ago. Instead of confronting Nymera with anger, Serafina used her powerful voice to sing a new song, one of healing and forgiveness. The ocean itself responded. The waves began to move again, and Nymera was filled with a newfound sense of peace. In gratitude, she returned the Song of the Sea to Serafina, allowing Merinia to flourish once more. Serafina returned to her kingdom, her bravery and kindness celebrated by all. From that day forward, the ocean waves carried the melody of the princess's song, a reminder that peace could be found even in the depths of the sea.